Forgiveness is at the very heart of the gospel. It's only through forgiveness, which comes through Jesus' sacrifice on the cross, that we can be saved, that we can know God. So let's remember that as we consider these three things that are true for us as we think about forgiving others as Christians. The first thing I want us to think about is that forgiveness as a Christian is not optional. Jesus says, after giving the Lord's Prayer, in which he says, "Forgive us our debts as we have forgiven our debtors," Jesus adds at the end, "For if you forgive others their trespasses, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. But if you do not forgive others their trespasses, neither will your Father forgive your trespasses." I don't think that requires any interpretation. The second thing to consider is that forgiveness isn't free. It wasn't free for God. It cost God the most valuable thing he had to be able to forgive us, his only son, Jesus. And it cost Jesus everything. He died the most agonizing and humiliating death so that we could be forgiven. Like many things in the Christian life, forgiveness can feel costly. It will cost us something, our right to feel offended, and it will also cost us our pride. But the third thing to consider is that forgiveness is freeing. If there's any unforgiveness in us in whatever form, from the biggest betrayal to the smallest grudge, we won't be able to walk in the abundant life that Jesus has for you. We will experience some form of feeling imprisoned in the feelings that unforgiveness generates in us. We won't be able to progress. So what I want you to do now is read the parable that Jesus tells in Matthew chapter 18 about the unforgiving servant, and just pray and ask God to reveal to you if there is any unforgiveness in your heart. Ask him to bring names to mind, things to mind, and just deal with them right now at the beginning of this new year so that you can walk unburdened and free into this new year, forgiven by God and forgiving others.